Hi, this is Rocco Polino at Software Solutions Group, and I wanted to take a minute to show you the complaint tracking or quality improvement function of Microsoft Dynamics CRM and our physician relationship management solution. At an earlier video, I had done an outreach visit with Jeff Lieberman, and during that visit, he had a complaint about a delinquent lab report. So what I wanted to do now is create or log that complaint and initiate the follow-up actions associated with it. So I'll begin by locating Jeff's contact record in CRM. And associated with Jeff Lieberman's contact record, I want to initiate a new quality improvement complaint. So we'll go to his contact record. Say we want to do a new quality improvement, and our quality improvement form will be displayed. Now, as I mentioned in other cases, these forms are customizable to each organization. Notice that it's already filled in Jeff's contact info, his title, phone number, email address, the date of the incident. It will assume that today is the day we received it. I can log the date that the incident occurred. This happened yesterday during my meeting with Jeff. Where did he have this complaint? In the case where we represent multiple hospitals, I can specify the location of the complaint, and then what type of complaint it was. It's a delinquent report, and it's a complaint, and it was regarding lab. These are just ways of categorizing that we can tailor in order to facilitate some of our quality reporting. How high of a priority is it? I'll just leave that blank. Does Jeff want feedback? And what's his preferred contact method? Who is the individual responsible for following up on this action? And we can flag up to 4 parties. I'm going to assign this issue to Amy Coddington. She oversees lab issues. If she has a supervisor, I can put their information in here. I'm going to leave the status blank for now and just type in a brief description of the problem. Lab reports. So I'm going to fill in what Jeff's complaint is, and we'll save this complaint form. Now, normally, in the course of dealing with the complaint, after logging the complaint, the next thing I would do is compose an email, send it to the person responsible. In this case, it was Amy, and replay for Amy all of the details about the complaint, the complainer, and what they need to do next. Well, in Microsoft Dynamics CRM and in Physician Relationship Management, we have a function called Workflow Rules. And rules just lay out the sequence of steps that will happen as a byproduct of us taking a certain action. So we have a workflow rule for quality improvement that says once a complaint is logged, do the following. And the first thing we have the complaint do is prepare an email and send it to the person that's responsible. So here you can see an email message has already been composed and sent regarding this complaint. Now notice it's used mail merge to fill in information into the email template about this case. So it filled in the type of complaint. It was a delinquent report. It filled in who we received the complaint from, Jeff Lieberman. And then it filled in delinquent report, that it's a complaint, and it was regarding the lab. It says here are the specifics. It pulled in all of Jeff's information. And then a description of the issue was pulled in from the description field. how to get back to them, and it says please contact Jeff within 48 hours. So that email has gone out to any of the individuals that we specified in the original complaint form. Now the next thing that we want to do is to place a reminder on our Outlook calendar to remind us to follow up in a couple of days. Well, rather than doing that, again, the next thing our workflow rule does is create a task. It's labeled a reminder, and it tells us to follow up with Amy regarding the Jeff Lieberman complaint. Now, this task is visible within CRM, but because of Outlook synchronization, this task is also visible right on my Outlook calendar. So if we go back to our Outlook, now synchronization happens within CRM every 10 minutes, but to be sure that it's there, I'm just going to force a synchronization to happen now. And when I look at my calendar for 2 days from today, you'll see now that this Outlook reminder task is present on my Outlook calendar. And it's reminding me, follow up with St. Mary's, Amy Coddington, regarding the delinquent report for Jeff Lieberman. So now that when we get there, I can type in that on 6/23, I spoke with Jeff. I can update this information right in my Outlook task, and then mark this task as completed in Outlook. Now it removes it from my Outlook calendar, and the next time my Outlook synchronizes with CRM, it's going to go and update that information back to the original complaint. Now the last piece of this cycle is, if you recall, when we were in CRM, I said that I would leave the quality improvement status as blank. Well, in our workflow rule, I've told CRM that when you update the contact, or when the task is completed, here it is for the lab, go back and also update the status. So without the operator having to do that, when we open up the complaint, we'll see that the QI status has now been changed to follow-up completed. Now this is just an example. This is something we've tailored individually to each hospital. Just wanted to provide an overview of how quality improvement and workflow can be combined to capture the information that you need, but also to reduce the amount of work that your reps need to do in order to make sure that quality complaints are taken care of, that they don't fall through the cracks. In a later video, we'll get into some of the reporting and dashboarding. Thanks very much for your attention, and look forward to talking to you soon.